gonna say something stupid as soon as I unmute. Okay, I was actually, I'm not impressed. That took too long.
Oh, I thought I had already said something stupid. Were you not unmuted yet?
I don't know what you said.
We don't know when you're unmuting, dude.
I know, that's the
Yeah, we don't have a
mystery.
giant countdown on the screen.
Yeah, man. Come
I
on.
wish I did. Are you kidding? Oh man, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It's like
Just
the rest
Brad
of the
would've
production
known.
on the show is shit.
Just-
but
just-
I
I
do
bet you
have
Brad
a
would've-
I bet you Brad has a countdown.
Fucking
Yeah.
Brad Wodo.
I don't remember.
I count down for him every week on our Sunday show, but I always fuck it up for him, and it's my revenge against him for being a better DM. Let's do 5, 7, 6, 8, and go. And then he's like, "What the fuck are you saying?" So,
In Brad's
shit.
defense, that's how I am most of the time when you're talking. So
Hey, who?
Okay, all right. So, guys, Mittens is dead.
so Randall dies.
Again.
So Randall. Oh no.
Okay, he has 3 backup characters already rolled.
Yeah, right.
It's true.
Every time he
I have
triggers it, every time
catchphrases for all of them.
he asks something like, "Oh, hey, who's King Gray again?" You know, he makes another character preemptively. So,
You see on the side of the road a guy named Fred. He's
Randall.
a half orc, and
your potato that you've eaten.
Yes, yes.
You take a bite. Disgusting. You
Yeah.
can feel like is that a worm inside? It tastes just as bad going down as it does coming up on the burp, but you're fine otherwise. And I
My point is, we're friends, and we trust one another.
You should not eat that potato.
Now you tell me.
Goto has been carrying it for a long time, and it is probably spoiled.
Randall kind of trips off behind the others into some long grass and induces vomiting, we shall say.
it's a disgusting sound.
Oh.
You don't know if he's mating or if he's vomiting. It's gross.
Oh, you'd know if I was mating.
There'd be more throwing up.
Boom!
So
Yes.
what are you guys doing? You guys going straight in? You guys going off
We
to the
go-
right?
We
go
go
off to the right.
southeast.
Yeah.
Grass. Go around.
Yeah, there's like a small like peninsula of trees here that you start to skirt around. Are you guys keeping like a careful, safe distance from them, or just kind of going?
Following Gotho. Following Gotho.
Gotho, what are you doing?
Gotho's gonna keep like a good 50 feet at all times between him and the mist that we can see materializing in the trees, and just stick to the wide open. Where if they are gonna come at us, they're gonna have to do so where we can plainly see them coming.
Okay.
At this point, Fora and I, we didn't recognize the mist in the tree from a ways away. But now that we're right up on there, do we notice how creepy this shit looks?
Like you'd notice.
I already pointed it out.
Yeah, he has pointed it out.
You pointed it out, and it's a danger. Okay, so we're aware.
You definitely feel like something is awry. Just looking at it. Like I said, the shadows are a little bit blacker, and it's just eerie, unnatural, and nothing seems right about it. As you guys are passing around, it takes like a solid 20 minutes to like 30 minutes to even get down to the bottom of this small like outcropping of trees. And as you guys pass around kind of the tip of it and start to go up, you can see the full of Vibrous Ruin now. And a small path starts to form out of the trees ahead. You can see like you guys have taken the right route. You're at the front-ish of the castle grounds. There seems to be a long stretch of bridge that seems to be broken in multiple places. It's still a little ways away from you, but from the side of the trees, roll me a perception check. I know one of you are probably going to get this, so.
All of us roll?
Oh yeah, all of you guys if you want to. Okay.
I have +2 to that.
You do?
Uh-huh.
And Byrandus, if you're okay. 3 of you hear what seems to be like warm laughter, which is fucking creepy with the black unnatural mist and shadows kind of setting in, which seems like close proximity of you now from the trees. You just hear warm laughter, like a woman's just laughing in a tavern as if she's been told, one of the funniest jokes back at Igor's or something. It seems to like echo and ring out in small lines around the perimeter. You, Fora, you see, just for a brief moment, you catch a small glimpse of, looks to be like a woman made out of leaves and seems to have like a green pallor to her skin. You see her kind of throw her head back in laughter and then quickly skirt back behind a tree out of sight.
Did anyone see that? There was a woman right there. She was made out of leaves. Am I going crazy?
One who is made of leaves is probably not a woman.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. And Flora starts going like this. She's got goosebumps.
It's okay, Flora. I will protect you.
Thank you, Randall. Can we just go? Can we just get out of this area, please? Just.
I think it's a good idea, definitely.
Faster, fairies, faster, fairies.
Walking, kind of now parallel to the trees. You guys come through the ground. It seems like there used to be like a beautiful garden here. And as you like look up at the castle, like it was a full-fledged castle. It looks like some of the spires have just been toppled completely. A lot of the floors, you can quickly count. There was at least 8 or 9. A lot of them seem to have caved in on themselves from the middle. Seems like there's still a couple intact, but the garden's rotted. The grounds haven't been maintained. There's a couple of iron gates that you pass through. Are just opened. You can roll me an investigation check if you guys would like, while you guys pass through all of them, and go through. You can roll a survival check if you'd like.
The ruins themselves, like the actual, I know time is a factor and like everything's overgrown, but the ruins themselves, does it seem like it's just crumbled naturally, or if it was like siege equipment brought it down? Like what created the ruins themselves? Or is this a well-known thing? Is this like a well-known, like what
I mean, you wouldn't, not many people would know the story of Viper's Ruin.
Okay.
You wouldn't be that close now to tell like if there was some kind of point of impact that made it crumple, what happened in general, but you somewhat ask, like it does seem to be overgrown, but there's not too much growth on the actual castle itself. The grounds are nigh overrun on small parts of like the walls. The actual ground itself is dead, but you go though, there are small tracks leading through these gates with each one that you pass. You've passed about 4, and by Randus, you can see some of the locks. They have chains that have just kind of slunk off, and they have like clean cut marks as if they've just been quickly smashed. What the fuck?
Hang on.
Oh.
Hey, can you lock the basement door, please? She might get out.
Did she get like an achievement or something? All I heard is I did it.
I don't know which girl in the basement that was.
Fuck off.
Tell Anthony
that was the real wench.
No, that's Ava's here visiting Anthony.
Okay.
Well, normally if you hear a female in the background, it's Allie.
Yeah, this time
I mean,
it's Ava.
she screams, but Ava is like, she's like on another tier of screaming.
Yeah.
her energy level is just
And so that probably just means she got a kill in H1Z1.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
a kill. There you go.
I just heard I did it, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, wow.
Means she finally wriggled free from the shackles in the basement.
Yeah,
Started
right.
saying, I did it!
Only to find there was one.
That's the other
door was
voice.
locked the whole time. That's the true Vench. So yeah, there's clear signs that somebody's been through here. From you, Gotho, and you as well, Byranus, you can see that the locks on 2 of the 4 or 5 gates you've come through now have actually been cut. You guys get up to the bridge. You can see torchlight across the bridge. The bridge itself doesn't look too precarious or like it's going to fall at any moment. You do notice with your 15, Byranus, there's a small staircase down on both sides that seem to lead to a lower level of the bridge that you can cross on as well.
Over to
you. No, you go ahead.
Is this over to the camp? Like how close are we to the camp?
You don't see any camp around. It looks like the ruins are occupied with the amount of torchlight coming from the central doorway.
At this point, is it dark? Down in the dell? Is it pretty much dark at this point?
Yeah, it's getting there.
Okay, okay.
Can you elaborate on the footprints? You said I see small footprints.
It was
like...
sorry, a small amount. You could count about 10 people.
But they're roughly human-sized?
Yeah.
Okay.
Except for one. But you couldn't tell what it was.
Was it larger or smaller than a human?
Smaller.
Okay.
I'm going to point out the
There's a way down here, and
I want to try and kind of shrink down a little bit to be stealthy.
Okay.
Can I tell if those tracks that I spotted are heading the same way that he's pointing?
No, they're not. They're not. They were passing through some of the gates. It seems like a majority of the tracks, and you can still keep your eye on a couple of them. They're just passing over the bridge.
So they went straight across.
Yeah.
Okay. Men passed through here. Several.
Yes, but where are they now? Isn't the 9th supposed to be here? Wouldn't there be many tents, many men, many horses?
Tracks must be recent, or wind and rain would have taken them away. Men are probably still here.
Oh.
And
But if there were many,
torches light up ahead.
not enough for an army, though, my friend.
No, but enough for 8 or 9 rebels.
Should we hide?
They should hide.
Haha. Boom.
I'm gonna try and sneak up a little bit, just looking around. I'm trying to just get a better view.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Are you
These
going?
these must be men of the 9th. We came to take the word
Munitions.
that
Munitions. Yes, munitions.
Randall looks at Byranus.
He's learning.
Moo.
Who should go talk to them?
Wait, are they friend or foe? Are we stealing or asking?
It's not stealing necessarily. We're
I'll go
definitely
upstairs.
not asking. It's borrowing with intent to never return.
you still have orders from 9th paper. When we first met, orders.
Do I still have orders, Jay?
Like from session 1, we got orders that. Yeah.
I'd say you could rummage around in your pack. You'd find like really quickly a scroll that would have been given to your scouting party. But
Okay.
it seems like a lot of the ink in the parchment is ripped and been washed off.
Right.
Probably from the swim through the mountains that you guys took a
Mhm.
couple episodes ago.
Mhm. Maybe you can show them you are part of 9th.
Not many of us could pass as military.
I have an idea. I'll go try and talk to them.
Okay.
Alone?
Yes.
My lady, I must insist against it.
Why?
What if there's danger in there and you are cut off from reinforcements such as ourselves?
Well, if they're part of the 9th, I'm not too sure that.
Gotho's slapping mud on his face while she's talking.
Okay.
See, look, Gotho understands. Gotho, follow me stealthily, like on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Should we write you maybe a letter on the paper you have? Some credentials? I can write something up just real quick.
Credentials.
Credentials.
What
Can you do
is
it in fancy penmanship?
Gotho stops and like through the mud. What is credential?
Credentials are how we get the munitions and not get killed. Well, probably. I mean, maybe.
Too many words. Just do it.
Okay.
I'm taking out a
Sounds good.
really, really annoyingly large pen that just has like a big old like cockatrice feather or something stupid.
It's like 3 feet long.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lovely pen you have there.
And I just draw a horse on the paper now.
God damn it.
I saw some blasts instead. I was like, that's tempting. Yeah, with his intelligence, and I'm gonna write. I want you guys to. I'll ask Randall and them to help me because I don't. Obviously, I'm not familiar with the 9th. But what we think would be this. This is a person. Do you want to?
Would you like to be a messenger? Maybe royalty or
Royalty. She could definitely pass as royalty. I think she's very
I
regal.
think this is royalty. I think
Very regal.
Yeah.
You are a princess in our eyes.
May I do a history check to see if there's anything that matches her description that I could maybe forge her off as?
Yeah, sure.
Good God.
I mean, like she's she's currently wearing what seems to like be this nice magenta blouse with like lined with a little bit of gold. You picked it up from that tailor dude in the beginning of town. I think you thought it was a dress, Elspeth.
Thank you.
And you kind of recall there was maybe 1 or 2 royal subjects that came through Tilsteed that were tieflings, though they didn't show their face too much, so it might work.
And do I think that one of these would be out here to? I mean, obviously, a royal princess isn't just gonna. Hi, how are the ruins today?
Yeah, I mean, there was no way to guess her alliances at all. She was carried in like in a wagon by like 6 people, just kind of on their shoulders. So,
How about this? We are your entourage, and we were attacked recently by the fairies. And,
Oh, that's horrible.
and it was awful.
Yes.
It was awful. We lost Bill. And
Oh, poor Bill.
Bill is Bill. And I look at Gotho. Bill. No, okay. So anyways, we're looking for safety until the night's end, and then we're going to bring the princess to her father, to the east.
Yes, I like this idea.
okay, take a couple minutes, jot it down on a small piece of parchment.
Or does King Gray have an appetite for more sensual things? Maybe we're bringing her to King Gray as an offering from our land, and then we could find out where Gray is. Yes?
The 9th wants to kill King Gray, do they not?
Technically,
sure?
it's on our side.
I don't know.
Wait, the 9th is on our side.
I think.
Mm,
Then
We're
we should just go ask them
middle.
for the munitions.
They're not gonna give us the munitions.
This is
our
what-
main goal is the munitions.
Randall
this
was
is
never
what
in the
Goth-
9th.
This is what Gotho said last episode. Is just ask them, and maybe they'll just give us the bombs.
So how about one or two of you take away the munitions while we go in and distract them? Would that work? Would we do that?
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
And Flora gets up, kind of dusts herself off.
I volunteer Gotho for the mission to grab the munitions, while the rest of us accompany her ladyship.
How much munitions to carry?
I'm pretty sure I could just ask them.
Gotho, you
I
remember
could
he said he needed
ask
500 pounds.
Them.
Carry
Ask
as much as you can.
Randall is just kind of talking like
Yeah.
over like he does, just kind of talking over Flora at this point to Gotho.
Carry as much as you can.
Okay. What does a munition look like?
Oh shit. Look for boxes marked mute. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Should I go with Gotho?
You should probably go
Yes.
with him.
Gotho does not read much.
I'd love to read.
And then I
He's
just show
learning.
him, like my map with all the doodles on it.
It's perfect pair. This is a match made in heaven. Go and you can assist Gotho in taking the munitions, and we will go talk to the group.
Yes, perfect. Gotho
Okay.
is stuck with a wizard.
Sorcerer! He's left.
Okay.
I don't
Where are
think he can read either.
It's at this point it does not matter. They'll give it to us no matter what. We probably don't even have to steal it. I'm just going to ask them. Excuse me?
Are you guys crossing the bridge then?
Yes.
Before she crosses the bridge,
Yeah.
remember Jody.
Jody.
He said 9th. What was word? Deserters.
Sounds like a very wise man who I would never just abandon ever. You should have stuck by his side, I tell you.
He was a wonderful person, Randall. Reminded me of you a lot, actually.
Haha, no shit. Is it the voice?
Gotho was the last person to see him alive. Anyway,
Deserters. Right.
Jody said 9th will kill deserters, which is us. Be
Well, then
careful.
we're not deserters, are we,
Be
Gotho?
careful what you say.
Okay.
We've got our story straight. She's royalty, she's amazing, I'm her trusted bodyguard, and there's no arguments.
How
Gotho is Rick.
That's right. Gotho is Rick.
how hidden does the mud on like Gotho look? Does he look pretty good?
Is he Schwarzenegger hidden?
Roll me a stealth check. I'll say with advantage because of that mud.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, it's, you know, there's a moment where, like, you blink and he's gone, but then you open your eyes again. But, I mean, he definitely, it looks like he was, like, crawling along the ground, like Snake Eater style. He would go a little unnoticed. But
I'm
he
gonna
also
put
is
mud on
8
me
feet
too. I'm
tall,
impressed with that.
right? Okay. So, I guess all four of you right now, you guys would be standing at the kind of entrance to this bridge. The two pathways down to your right, the way forward ahead, the way that you came behind. You can see, like, while you guys have been talking, there's been a patrol or two that's walked out, kind of held the torches up, just 2 men, and they've walked back. They've done it about 2 to 3 times while you guys are talking. Roll me... Who has dark vision right now?
Everyone except Randall.
Okay. The 3 of you, roll me a perception check. This is sight-based.
I have +2 to that as well.
Yeah. Fora, you, while you're kind of, you get distracted by the torch while you're talking, and then you see off to the left of the castle. It seems like there's no way into the castle other than the front entrance over this bridge.
Okay.
But there is a large gaping hole in the wall, and you can see kind of light flickering against one of the spires inside of that wall.
Sweet.
And that's you can get there from the front entrance as well. So, what do you guys want to do?
Randall wants
the path leading down from the bridge, it goes back up the other side, right? So while
Yeah,
they're taking
yeah.
the bridge, we can just climb down and back up. Okay.
Yeah, you peek off the other side. There's a similar set of staircase on the other side as well.
as the other two are like starting to make their way or whatever, Randall is very feverishly almost brushing down for his cloak as though to make her look more regal.
Yeah.
Well,
If that were possible in Randall's mind.
yeah, thank you, Randall.
Absolutely,
have
your
to do that.
ladyship.
And you don't have to call me that either.
I'm just getting into character. That's all it is. Just
Well, okay. All right. Well,
I'm a
whatever
method
works
actor.
for you. Oh, are they coming? Okay. Okay.
you're going to have to lead me because I can't see shit. I'll be honest.
Okay. Well, I can see them.
You're probably
how
putting
close-
more mud on at this
How
point.
close are they to us? Jeff?
They're not like walking towards you. They just walked out and they walked back in. But the bridge seems about 60 feet across. Also, Gotho, you and Baranus, are you guys going down right now?
Yes, we're gonna go down and across.
All right, so
Okay.
they go find a bush and they go down.
All right. So Randall higher. There you go now.
You two
and
crossing
Randall-
the bridge as well?
Randall doesn't have dark vision, but he'd be able to see someone holding a torch
Oh, yeah,
peek
yeah,
out from around
yeah.
the corner, right?
For
Okay.
sure, yeah.
Here, Randall, take my arm if you can't see anything.
Oh, your ladyship.
And it reaches up. That's how Randall walks when he's really excited.
Okay. Well, I can't give you a piggyback ride. That would probably be
That would be inappropriate, madam.
well, yes, but also I think it would probably break the illusion of you being my bodyguard.
This illusion is unbreakable.
He
Okay.
knocks his breastplate and ting ting.
All right.
God.
Well, forward we go, and then they cross the bridge.
Okay. You guys start to cross. You get, I'd say, about 20 feet away before for one of them, they call out, "All right,
Hello.
hi."
Hi. Hi.
And he
Hi.
just kind of like disappears behind the door for a moment. Like you can see, like his torch is there, his hand is there, but his head is.
Randall, what's my name again?
Presenting Lady Fora, the princess of. Where are you from? Where are you from? The Southern Seas.
What? What sea?
The southern one!
You're from the sea, but you don't know which one?
How do you know I'm from the sea? You're breaking meta, you prick!
The Sea of Sorcery! The Sea of Sorcery!
The sea of sorcery!
Because what's a meta?
What's the matter?
I don't know! What's the matter with you?
Wait for it.
He says, hey, butter.
I see everybody, that's a
Throw
guy.
the glass on the ground, start dancing. Someone's married now.
Jesse's got to go reshackle that chick in the basement.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Oh my god. He just come. He waves you over. You see,
Tell
like,
the
as he waves you over, another guard like kind of steps over rubble, and then another one comes out from a small nook in the doors where he was sitting. You two, you guys are under the bridge. You guys have passed. Byranus, roll me a stealth check real quick. As you get closer, you realize the right side of the bridge is actually blocked off from some chunks of the bridge that have fallen onto the lower sublevel. So if you guys wish, you can go up the left side. And as you guys come up, you now are right in front of this hole in the wall. You can hear them yelling. You can see the two of them if you guys choose to walking towards the guards now.
Yeah, us on the bridge.
Yeah, if you guys are walking towards them. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Bro,
But
are there any animals nearby?
There are no animals nearby.
Okay.
None that you can see in the
We're going to cross over to the left side and then basically just pull this number and count like how many buildings are there here at the ruin where it looks like they're set up in, like where do I need to search for?
Yeah, here, let me give you guys a physical representation of the map here.
Jay, you didn't.
It's just a picture of Randall
It's a
dead.
big map. Okay.
If you say physical representation and then pull up a digital map,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna.
I'm gonna be really upset.
Wrong
I
one.
want you to mail it to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. It's
Give it in the
a
hand.
fairly
Sure,
big
it's
map.
good.
Scroll down to the very bottom. You guys, please tell me you have light.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. So this, Gotho, is what you can see. Is that okay? You should have light too, right, Tenchi? Correct. Bottom left-hand side is where you're at. The two of you, the other ones, you guys are down. Bottom middle.
I'm gonna refresh it because it's a black screen.
Zoom all the way out.
See what you have to zoom all the way out. When I meant it's a big map, I mean it's a fucking big map. And as you guys start to peek over, there's a small bit of rain that just comes in again. You Fora, can you guys all see your characters on the map?
Yeah, real quick about the mechanics of Roll20. Can I only see what my character can see? Like I can't see the other two guys right now. I can't see Jesse or Tenchi. Okay, so that's just the mechanic of Roll20.
Yeah,
right.
correct.
Okay, good.
Huh. Yeah, I only have a black square.
Okay, but we did like pass under the bridge and see the
Pass
torches
under the
and
bridge. Yep.
whatnot,
Yeah,
so
you can.
we have a general idea where they are. Where would they be on this map in relation to us?
You guys know they're off to the right. There's a small stretch of grass just behind where your characters are on the map, and that connects to the main door. So you would have seen them like slowly walking up, and you guys just came out in front of this hole in the wall. You know they're about like 20, maybe 30 feet to your right. I'm getting you sight right now, essentially. You have dark vision, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry to keep asking.
Can you push the map to me again? See if it works.
Yep. There you go. You should have.
Oh, there you go.
There
I
you
got something now.
Yeah, I had to update your sight on Roll20 because it's.
A tiny little nitpicky. I think Randall would be in front of Fora.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
There you go. Ian. Okay, so you guys walk up. You can see the two guards. They seem extremely tense when it comes to you two approaching. The one that has just stood up is kind of like resting his spear on his shoulder, but you can tell out of the corner of your eye, Randall, he's got his second hand just ready to grab it at any notice. The one that you're talking to, he's kind of leaning against the wall coolly, and he's where the fuck are you from? What?
We're from the great southern sea. Her ladyship seeks refuge for the night.
Yes. Please.
There's a town to the west. Why
It's
here?
a long walk to the west, my friend, and through the fairy woods. Are you kidding me? Do you want her ladyship to die out there in the rain in the night?
The one that's like kind of sitting there with his spikes. I don't really give a shit if she dies.
What did you say, sir?
And Randall just like slaps his hand to his axe very dramatically.
Immediately, like you hear, and you can see like around the corner. There's a bow sticking out, aimed at you. There's two men that have stood up over the rubble, as you guys are. They're all in front of rubble. One of them's got another bow. Another one's got a halberd. Just really don't suggest that.
Please.
Oh,
please.
brave men of wherever you're from, that you would threaten two strangers in the dark with bows. Ha!
We don't want to fight. Please, no fighting.
We seek
This
refuge.
this is my friend, Randall, and all we really want is just a place to stay for the night. As you can tell, tieflings are very not liked in this area, and unfortunately don't really have much option in the town, but we can leave if you don't have anywhere for us to be. I just thought that maybe since you seem to be of the 9th, which is also our association, unless I'm wrong.
What?
You are correct, madam.
She is.
Randall presents the paperwork that we had forged.
What does the paperwork say? Really quickly.
That's the thing.
Tenchi.
Randall
There's a horse on it.
No.
Tenchi, what does the paperwork say?
With the
Real
top
quick?
hat.
It's nothing but a turtle with a top hat as a picture drawn.
Weezer's laughing from off in the ditch. Right before Randall dies,
It's
he hears
just
the
like
portal from the
it's just Gotho and Byranus sneaking through the dark, and Byranus just starts cackling.
Just you and me now.
I gave them a turtle drawing.
Tenchi, what does the scroll say?
Like I mentioned when we were writing it, I'm gonna ask them because I don't have any clue about the 9th, and it's just an order of safe passage from her father, the king, or the duke, or the baron, whatever we decided. Because
We really didn't. We didn't. That's the
well,
problem.
we kind of glazed over that. I was like, all right, guys, what do you think? Like,
They were like, no. What's the matter with you?
what's the matter with you? Be after the break.
So real quick, what would you guys have told Tenchi Byranus to put on this?
Randall wouldn't have known anything. Randall wasn't.
Okay.
Gotho has no input on it either. He doesn't know that stuff.
Would you
What we would have just wanted safe passage through the forest because
Okay.
we heard that there were fairies there. We've never encountered fairies because we're in the Sea of Sorcery sort of area. So
Okay. And you kind of stick it out and he's like, whoa.
Can I make a charisma roll
Yeah.
with my speech to try to get them to lower their weapons?
and Fora wants to walk over to him and just kind of place a hand on his hand.
Okay.
You already know what's going to happen. She wants to use charm person on
Okay.
him.
Give me your charisma roll.
My charisma roll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and
charisma roll.
you give me your what's charm person again? Is it wisdom?
Let me double check.
I think it's
It
wisdom or con.
is.
What are you saying with that?
Yeah, you
charisma
have
roll?
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
My spell
Basically-
AC is 14. So I don't know if he actually. Oh, I would also like to cast this at 2nd level.
Okay.
And
the
then
second level?
target the guy closest
Okay.
to him. But they're all within 30 feet of each other.
Okay. Yeah. There's the guy in the middle is the one that you're talking to. Or sorry, off to the left is the one you're talking to. The guy in the middle has stayed silent, and the guy to the right is the one with his spear. What are you saying to get them to lower their weapons really quick while she's?
Oh, it's what I had said about is this how you greet travelers in the
Okay.
night on a rainy
Okay.
night? Is this how you greet royalty, et cetera, et cetera? Almost like a shame thing. I'm not sure if I think charisma would be the right thing, but almost like shaming them.
I mean,
It's
it'd
like,
be a persuasion check, but I don't think you have an advantage on that. So, or any kind of proficiency in that. So I'll take the charisma roll. Yeah, as you say that, they're all like, yeah, right, sorry. Continues reading, and then you walk up, and what are you saying as you're trying to charm him? Just
It would be a shame if we did not have a place to stay tonight.
She gets very cold and wet.
kind of pulls you in. And he says,
It is raining.
hey, he kind of pulls you in. He comes close, and be a shame if I didn't gut you like a fucking pig for trying to charm me, witch. Now,
Does Randall hear this? It's kind
of a whisper, but you can roll.
Does
a
Randall
perception
hear
check.
this?
I mean, good enough perception check. What are you two doing off on the left? If you guys,
So during that whole
Kind of.
conversation, I mean, the first thing is like he does the old come up like a submarine tactic and like see how many structures are there here, like because I'm assuming I'm assuming they're keeping their munitions indoors, so just like looking to see how many buildings are there that look like they could actually have it contained within.
Okay. From where you are right now, peeking through this hole, you can see 4 massive spires that seem to stretch up about 8 or 9 stories. The one in front of you looks kind of ruined, looks like holes have been cut out of it, and you can actually sit there and count how many stories are in each one. They've got what seems like 2 main, I'd say, groups of buildings that travel parallel on either side down a walkway in the middle. And then the rest is just small parts of like the building connected to each other. It's one massive building. There are no outlying buildings or anything other than these kind of self-contained spires.
Okay, but there's 2 spires close to the entrance that appears to be where all the traffic is.
What do you mean traffic? Like,
or like where the guards are standing around?
Yeah, they're like dead set in the middle. Middle rather. The spires are on all 4 corners of the castle.
Okay.
Inside the walls.
Okay, so I'm looking at the front left spire, and that one appears to be mostly destroyed.
Yeah, from like the 3rd floor up. The 1st floor is fine, but you can't see any immediate way of getting into it from where you are right now. I'd say though, to make that look like you guys would have had to come around the corner a little bit with your guys' stealth checks.
Okay.
So like we'll just put you kind of like right there, the both of you. As you guys peer around, you can see 2 archers that seem to be trained. And so it looks like a kill point right on the middle of the walkway here. They've stacked rubble and the broken down door and closed the other half of the door to funnel anybody through the through this one part. Like, you'd recognize these as the military tactics. There's a man that seems to be a little bit more bigger and brutish with like half plate armor standing there with someone behind him, and they seem to just be like observing what's going on. You can count, I think, a total of, I'd say 6 enemies right now.
Okay.
Also, Fora, the other man that you charmed, he's currently seen. Of course we should let you in. And the other one's kind of fucking shut the fuck up.
What the guy that rejected the charm? What exactly did he say?
He said I should gut you like a fucking pig for trying to cast a charm on me, witch. You would have heard it. Actually,
I rolled a 19 on my.
How would he know I was trying to cast a charm on him?
Let me correct real quick.
Like, how would he know that, though?
Spell failed.
Yeah, but how would he know that I was trying to charm him?
Because Jay's the DM.
I mean, he's got some kind of. I mean, you don't know everything about this dude. He might be a mage.
I
himself,
guess that's true. I
if you
felt like
just like astounded that he found out.
How many times have you attempted mind control on someone and they didn't notice? Well, actually, like charm spells, even when they wear off, the person was aware, so it makes total sense that they'd be aware if it failed right off the bat.
And you would actually, Fora, you'd actually had to like get close enough to actually touch him, right? You were touching him to try to cast, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Randall, as he's like right after he says that, he kind of pushes his way in between the two, and pops up his chest and looks up at the guy and says, "Apologize to the lady, sir, or risk losing your tongue." And he projects his voice enough. He's trying to project his voice loud enough to where his hidden compatriots, wherever they may be, can hear what's going on.
Yeah, you guys would hear this pretty fucking well, right? Like it's just coming from around the corner.
But Randall doesn't know exactly where
they
are.
That? Yeah. You say that.
And I'm trying to say that, and I'm trying to intimidate.
You're trying to intimidate? All right, roll me an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah, what's up?
The guy that we see to the right, can I insight him? Would that tell me like his mannerisms about what's going on right now, how he feels about any of this?
I'd say from behind, the only real like insight, it'd be a perception. I think I'd make it a perception, but the only real way you'd be able to tell is if you could see his face. He's currently got a hood up. It's raining. It's dark. Although you have dark vision, you can't, see too much. Also, he just kind of looks down at you, Randall, and just right. Listen, short stack. I don't want to kill you. We don't want to kill you, right, boys? But listen.
He turned. Okay. Sorry.
Captain's a little grouchy today. I've had a long fucking day. Saw a fucking dryad in the woods. Creeped me the fuck out. And despite you being a little shit... Just
Wait,
walked.
what did you see in the woods?
A dryad. It was one of the tree women. You know, they laugh really weird.
Lucky you, my friend.
Okay. Anyways, I'm going to ignore, and we're going to ignore, that your friend just tried to pull a fast one.
She is not a fast
And
one.
like as he says that, the other guys, I really think we should let them in. It's so lovely. Shut the fuck up.
I think you should listen to him.
Well, I have appreciation for you appreciating the magic. That's all I'll say.
And he just remember, lady, magic has consequences.
In some
fuck off.
places, yes. We really do just want safe passage. That's all we want.
Fuck
Just fun.
off.
I'm sorry. You're going to have to say that a little louder.
He has to like push himself up on his toes, like on the balls of his feet.
Okay.
So while they've been arguing for like the past 25 minutes,
Exactly.
Go ahead. Yep.
just to keep things like
Go ahead.
concurrent. I'm gonna say we are probably moving in and going west around this tower to avoid being seen.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can feel free to move your tokens real quick.
So we're checking out. It's a dead end. Well, I guess we're not going that way. Or is this a dead end over here?
Yeah, that's a dead end. Yeah.
Okay. Is it at all feasible for me to climb up and go around or over?
You're a Goliath.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You already know it is. Yeah.
You
there's
can
a
jump
couple,
20 feet.
couple handholds.
Up in the
There's a couple like pieces of the building that have been knocked out that you could climb into. Does Byranus have any say of this? Like, I'm guessing you'd be over there as well, right? So
Not yet. Did we hear who they're talking to? Did the guard say who his name is?
they haven't said any names. No.
Okay.
I mean, we know they're arguing with our two friends.
It's from my perception of this, it's going really bad, isn't it?
Yeah, well, the thing is, like, if he's making as much noise as possible, we have to find the munitions and get out before his arguing, like, before they make him leave, pretty much, or start trying to kill him.
I mean, run me through what you guys would be talking about while we're doing this. You guys can hear them.
I'm mostly following Gotho. I'm a little worried about what's going on, but I think Gotho, I assume that he has this down pat. So I'm trying to mimic as much as he is, and I'm just kind of bumbling along behind.
Meanwhile, Gotho does not know what munitions look like. You have to point them out. We need to get inside. They must keep them in one of the spires.
Do I see anything yet? Is there a way into the spire? Or?
You can see
Any
there's
door?
a hole like 3 feet up, or not 3 feet, sorry, 3 stories up, and you can see the entrance that all of the 2 archers that you can both see now are trained on. What was your stealth check again? It was a 12, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. They haven't taken notice of you yet, but there's, again, seems like dead end. It looks like this keep was built to funnel people, if in any need of a defense. Gotho, you can climb that bitch if you want.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna wrap around the west end of it here to where even if the archers did look this way, they still probably wouldn't see me climbing it because I'm on the outer edge of it.
Okay.
And then motion for Byranus to you here.
And yeah, I'm gonna take the very safest, stealthiest route.
Yeah. Go on.
And then I'm gonna say Gotho's attempting to climb it.
Okay. Just give me a general, I'd say, athletics check just to climb it. I know you can, but I'll give you advantage because of your fucking incredible knowledge of climbing. I know you've got the racial bonus, so. Just 17, not a 1. You're fine. Don't worry. As funny as it would be to watch you get 5 stories up.
Roll for just the hell of it, and we roll in that one. It's like, you know.
I mean, he's
we
capable,
know you can
right?
do this, but
He's
roll
capable.
anyway.
Yeah. Byranus, you see him just immediately jumps about 8 feet up, like almost as tall as him, and just grabs onto a small hole in the wall, and then just starts to, like a massive spider with only 2 arms, just start to climb and launch himself up. A couple jumps here and there. You've gotten about, I'd say, a full story up, and there's a small entrance into the tower if you want to go in, Gotho.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll climb in at the first available entrance, and then turn around and take out one of my many sections of rope and throw it down for Byranus to use.
Okay. Yeah, rope just smacks down right next to you. Byron, so you grabbing onto it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta make sure all my stuff is on my person and strapped down properly so I don't drop it. My books.
Okay.
Gotho's actually like reeling it in to speed the process up.
Oh, flashback real quick as you start to go up. Give me an athletics check with advantage as well to get pulled up. Just because it is somewhat dangerous in some places. Yeah, both the same roll. With a little bit of agility, you make it up easy enough. With him pulling, it helps, and you guys find yourself in this. You guys both have dark vision, so it's dark. Ruined section of the southwest tower of Viber's Ruin. It seems like this was a small library of sorts. There are bookshelves, burned books, kind of tables strewn across the floor. There's a couple. Did you just like magic yourself in there? What the fuck?
Well, I climbed inside, right?
I know, but how did?
I just dragged the token like through the wall, and it just like
you literally should not be able to do that. But okay, no, it's fine. It's fine.
It just let me pull the token right through the wall.
That's amazing. Yeah, you guys are actually on the second floor now.
Okay.
There is a map for that.
Look around.
There is a map for that, so stay there for now. As we go back to what these two are doing, you're up on your toes as you're trying to intimidate him. You're up on your toes as you're trying to intimidate him.
No. I actually kind of like lean in a little bit, and I actually turn. It's the way I position my body. I'm between Fora and him at this point, and I turn my body and I kind of like lean in to where I'm probably half his height, honestly. So he's gonna have to lean down in order to like lean into my ear.
Yeah.
And I kind of have my shield up, and I say, "Yeah, I'm sorry. What's the last thing he said exactly?"
He said, "Fuck off."
Fuck off, right? Yeah. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to repeat that. And as I turn my head, I basically shoot Fora a look with like what are we gonna do? Look, kind of,
Yeah.
You're going to have to repeat that. I'm a little bit short and a little bit hard of hearing.
Fuck off.
Right, that's exactly what we'll do. Let's go, Randall.
Thank you. Safe travels, lady.
All right, then.
Be careful about who you use the magic on, yeah?
Okay, Randall.
we get like how far? We get like what 10 feet out of earshot.
Yeah.
Like we're barely out of
Yeah,
earshot.
I'd say you guys like quickly skirt around the corner to.
Shall I go back and strike them down, my lady?
So you guys are about over here, on this side. All right, keep going.
No, it's probably not a good idea. We are very outnumbered, and we
I could
clearly
take them.
are not.
I know I could.
No,
I have
don't-
faith in myself.
I don't know. I
I
feel
have
like we
faith in
should
my abilities. I could protect you.
understand. Randall, listen to me. I think we still need to have some sort of distraction. So,
I can make something go boom.
exactly. Not
Shall we
just you though. You don't go in there all willy-nilly and expect them to just lay down their swords, because they're not going to. We need to do something so that Gotho and Buranus can get the ammunition. That is
I know. We circle around to the other side. Draw them to that side, away from the main gate.
yes.
I
That's a
have
good
just
plan.
the idea.
Okay.
Is
Right.
there a way that we can? We're down on underneath side of the bridge at this point.
Yeah,
Can we circle around basically to the east, around
There-
circle east to the other side of the complex, the
One
compound?
moment.
Is that a possibility?
Give me 2 seconds.
Even if there's no map, I'm just wondering hypothetically if we
just
could.
trying to.
Jay, I need to know now.
I need to know right now. No. There is no, like, if you could walk to the edge of the castle and look around the wall. There is no other breaches in the wall aside from the one that's currently in front of you.
No, I'm not looking for a breach in the wall.
There's no other way to get in. There's no other gates. There's
No, I'm not looking for gates. I'm just looking for can I circle around to the other side to cause a distraction of some
Oh,
point
sure.
on the
Yeah.
walls.
I don't know what you do, but yeah, you guys can find a small passage through the.
So we're able to just hustle around there real quick.
Yeah, you guys.
Do you think a large explosion, a noise of some sort, would do the trick?
What do you have things to explode?
DM.
All right. All right.
So,
So,
I also have an idea. Should we go around back?
I like the backside, my lady.
As do I. So like, yes, let's cross over there. If they have guards over there, then we'll just leave.
We'll fuck them up. We'll just give them the old.
I don't think we could, Randall. We're very outnumbered right now. I think that would
I
be.
believe you underestimate me. I believe you underestimate me. Now, I understand now is not the time.
Okay.
But we're gonna have a talk about this. I may
All right, so we're going around the castle area.
You guys start to circle around. You start to walk along the west wall. There's no way in. You're just walking along this about 5-story high wall.
I want to get about around 250 feet away from the gate. No further.
Give me 3 seconds. Along the left side.
Yes, to where we're definitely on their wall.
I don't even know if the castle's that big.
All right, that's fine then. That's fine. If we can circle
I'd
around,
say you get about
within that
halfway. You get about halfway. We'll say it's an even 125. It's not that big on the map, but we'll say it is. So you're, if I'm understanding this correctly, you're in the middle of the west side.
I'm standing against the wall.
Okay.
Like I can't see, so I'm having to be guided along by
Go ahead.
as we're circling around.
Gotcha.
Now, what was your idea exactly?
Randall's pulling out his battle axe at this point and kind of.
Well, I do have the ability to make my voice very, very loud and different.
Different? How so?
Well, you know how you hear me speak sometimes in that strange language.
Yes.
You could possibly scare them, or just distract them, in order to see.
I think a loud boom would really do the trick.
Whichever you like, whichever you would like.
I let's give this a shot. Now, my ladies, stand well back.
Okay.
At this point, I strike with both hands. I strike the wall itself, the stone, with thunderous strike, and I deal 2d8 points of damage.
Okay.
On hit. That's if I hit the wall.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. And there's going to be a really, really loud explosion.
Okay, give me your damage. Give me your attack roll and your damage with your weapon.
You actually want me to roll 2d8
I
against
do.
the wall?
I want you to roll attack against the wall. Okay, give me your damage.
And
all right, now give me your thunderous smite roll.
And what's that? Just /roll 2d8, right? Yeah.
We're going off how big is the explosion here?
How big is the old explosion?
with
No
how
matter
much
how
damage you
much
do.
damage it deals, it can be heard for.
Oh, I know how far it can be heard.
You know.
So what do you want it to look like as you hit the wall? Like, what kind of effect are you going for? You want
I want it to look like gore, like glory incarnate, if that makes sense. Just like all of the awe and amazingness that is the paladin and the halfling under the goddess Yandala. In fact, as I strike the wall itself, I scream out her name.
Okay.
Not like that, but you know what I mean. I just in a heat of passion.
You rear back and you see him forward, just like almost like baseball swinging. Well, you wouldn't know what baseball is, and just rings it in as it clips in between 2 bricks, and as he's screaming, it makes a loud enough noise as it hits. There's like a slight delay, and then as like five layers of the brick just kind of implode inwards. There's a small hole made, and you just hear it echo throughout the courtyard. Where are they? It almost actually knocks you guys back as well. A small moment. You're like most certainly pulled away from the rock, Randall.
So, can Randall just turn and look back at Fora, and there's like blasts, like
it's just there's like debris all over his face,
and like my hair and all the big braids. A lot of it's loose and just kind of string at this point.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting it to be that big.
And the voice is very much raised at this point. No sneakiness here, and there's definitely a ooh going on.
Yeah, I was very impressed.
It's a pretty big hole, too.
Yeah.
Do you think we should go in?
No.
Where to now?
Am I clipping for you guys, by the way? Like, is my mic peaking?
No, I've had you like cutting out for a second or two, but it's only happened like 5 times.
Dude, it's only in OBS then. What the fuck? All right, chat. Let me know if it gets better. I have no idea, dude.
If it doesn't
anyways,
get better, chat. Shut the hell up.
Apparently, I'm just peeking. Well, I mean, like, I don't want people to watch the VODs of the show and just have it like, oh, you do like in their fucking earphones, right? There's no immediate way for you guys to tell if it worked. There doesn't seem to be any guards coming around the side that you guys had come from. But Gotho, you, and as we come back to you and Byranus, By the way, real quick, are you guys actively attempting to hide? There is the forest.
I think we were having that
Yeah,
conversation.
I
Okay.
think
Oh,
we
I'm
were
so
about to
sorry.
be
My
like,
bad, my
"No,
bad."
let's get back that way.
Sorry. Continue real quick then.
So we're not going inside.
No, that's a bad idea. That way. Forest. Hide.
Okay, I can't see shit.
Here,
Into
take
the
my
dryad
hand for a
forest.
Oh, this could be good.
So valiantly, Randall grabs the tiefling's hand and is drugged into the fairy forest.
Well, okay, not exactly the forest, but if there's like a tree or something,
there's-
we don't
I
just
mean,
want to
like-
go in.
Just running through the forest
you
like
know?
Hansel and Gretel style. No, like there is the forest there. That's the only
Throwing
thing to hide in.
breadcrumbs.
It, you know, you guys don't have to go all the way in at like 30 feet, but y'all can pick like the 2 closest trees and hide next to them if you want. Okay.
Is my battle axe still intact?
No, I mean it's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say, look, it's still in my hands. Like, yeah.
No, I'm over here like.
All right. So you guys quickly hide behind the trees. Go back to Lyranus and Gotho. You guys are on the 2nd floor of this ruined tower. The map is a little bit of a lie. Just real quick, there is a small opening right there on the map that I've drawn. You guys can see that.
All I have is a big black square, but that's probably because I'm hiding behind a.
Let me do
tree in the
this just to
dryad
make it a
forest.
little bit easier, so you guys can all see what's going on and you're not left out. I will let all of you guys see.
My immersion.
You should see. Hold on.
No, my immersion.
Can you guys see Gotho's light?
No.
Somebody in chat told me how to do this. Hold on.
That's always the way to go when you don't
That-
know something.
Bottom left if that didn't work. Real quick. Okay, let me know if you guys can see that light. No?
Mm-mm.
Y'all
I'll refresh-
motherfuckers are
I'll
blind.
refresh real quick.
Yeah, try and refresh real quick.
Yep.
I'll refresh it as well, just to make sure you guys can see.
Nope, not seeing anything.
Really? All right. I'm gonna give you.
Nope.
I'm gonna give you very quick control over Gotho then, so you can see. All right. How about now?
No.
What? Y'all should see that.
Don't worry about it, Jet. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
yeah,
it.
Whatever.
just-
Anyways,
We can't see it. Go ahead and go. Go.
Can't see it anyway.
Yeah, we can't see it in game. So
You
you're fine.
two are in this small, again, like seems like a ruined library. Some of the spire above has collapsed in on itself. The staircase directly in front of you that leads up is collapsed in on itself, but there is an opening again right about here that you guys can either go down the stairs or go through the wall of the 2nd floor.
Okay. Now, in correlation to the timeline from the actions that the other 2 were taking, I'm assuming that this is back when they're still arguing with the guards, right?
I'd say at this point, maybe if you guys have explored, we'll fast forward a little bit. If you guys are like, if you guys have already gone through that hole, we could say that you guys get about here, maybe exploring through, and you
Oh, wait, where are... I
Scroll
have
up-
no idea where we are. 'cause
scroll
of
up
the
a
light.
little bit. You're there. Don't worry here.
Well, no, I mean, I saw you moved us, but I don't know where I am now in relation to where I was.
This is. See,
Went
Oh,
through
I
the
see.
hole in the stairwell
Okay,
north.
see this? See
I
that?
see.
See that?
Got
There
it.
you go. There you go.
In the ruined library, could I have
Um,
done an investigation check? Any type of books and scrolls
Go
are
ahead.
very.
That's why I
But
hate
you
splitting
said
you guys up.
you said this part of the spire like was cracked and visibly damaged, right? Is
Yep.
it possible for us to just walk out the other side?
What do you mean the other side?
Like, can we see an exit leading into the courtyard? Like, if we climb up into the spire and then we just walk out the other side of like through the damage, or
That's
is
what
it
you just did.
okay?
Yeah, there's a hole in the stairs that let you pass onto the 2nd floor of this place.
So
There
we're
is no
inside-
inner courtyard of this keep. It's just walls and rooms and buildings.
Okay,
You
so
guys
where
are
they
stuck
were
in this
arguing
maze.
with the 2 at the main gate, if they
Main
had
gate.
passed through that main gate, they would have been inside just an enclosed chamber,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, you found a couple of books that they, albeit like a little bit burnt on the edges or a couple pages missing, I'd say you pocket about 3 to 4 books that you don't really have time to fully investigate.
Yeah, anything that looked even remotely interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything where the munitions would be kept, a ledger, an inventory.
Nothing. No. They're all tomes and texts from before these guys even came here. This is just a standard library that whoever owned this keep would have stored here. So, what do you guys want to do? You guys exploring around?
Turning back to Baranus, they will keep munition farthest from front gate. Humans hide valuables far, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
So, one of the 2 northern towers.
Yes, let's go. Yes.
Okay. Trying to navigate my way to the northwestern tower then.
Okay. Give me I'd say 2 stealth checks if you guys want to maintain your stealth while you're here.
Okay.
And I'd say it's about this time you guys hear from. If you're actually facing the wall in this direction like this, right? You would hear from like off to your front left. You'd hear the loud just of the wall kind of caving in. You would hear a couple of like heavy footsteps going through the castle underneath you. There are holes in the floor. You can see down to the first floor as well. But
okay, through these holes, can I eavesdrop to listen to what guards were saying as they passed?
You just hear like a couple. Oh, what the fuck was it? Go check. And they just throughout. They pass like immediately, quickly. There's no conversation.
I'm gonna tap Gotho's shoulder from behind. It's going well.
Well, so the guards were running towards the northwest side, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. We go northeast because guards are there. So in that case, gonna head east instead because it looks like the decoy that Randall did is actually drawing the guards towards where Gotho was trying to go.
Okay. Yeah. Feel free to move your guys' tokens about at a whatever pace you want. Did you guys roll your stealth checks? Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Give me 2 seconds here before you get too far.
Yeah, I'm pretty much just sticking to Gotho. I'm trying very, very hard to stealth because I'm not normally a stealthy person.
Fine, yeah.
Trying to keep my mumbling as well.
As you guys start to make it up to this room that you're getting close to here, you can hear a couple of hushed voices and small like clacks and like a laugh that's like it would almost be like a hyena's, and then like shh, 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 shh. This is from the room to your right.
Okay. Gotho's gonna stop at the door here where I am and just try to peer through, and I can actually already see like in roll 20 there's like a narrow beam of light is showing me some sort of like a red lizard thing in there.
So I'd say with a decent enough perception check, you can catch a flit of a face through the crack in the doorway from where you heard the noise, and just quickly like peeks back into the behind the wall as the shh is being said.
Jay, I want to the whole time, because he's doing a majority of the work. I'm taking a look at the architecture, how the doors look. I want to listen to the voices. I'm taking mental notes of a lot of things.
Okay. Roll me, I'd say an intelligence check. Okay.
I just saw a ping on my black screen.
You saw a ping on the black screen?
Yeah, I just saw a little.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So what are you guys doing? You guys pressing on?
Well, I was trying to see what that thing was, but I guess we have no choice but to move through. So we're going to carefully proceed through into this room here.
Yep.
And just like at each door, stop and like carefully peek around the corners. And it looks like I spotted something there peeking in this corner.
Yeah, as you guys peek around the corner, you can see now a couple of what seem to be like small lizard-looking men, horns on their heads, like pure red. Not so scaly, but a small illusion of scales. What is on your face, Tension?
I'm a ninja!
What did you... Oh, my God. You can see them, like, slowly stalking through the room away from you. There's a couple, like, barked orders at each other. They don't seem to be speaking a language that you know currently, but there seems to be one main one in the middle that's barking orders to the two far up front. and the ones behind, the 4 behind. Just zoom this out
Gotcha.
so everyone can see.
Are they? They're not looking back towards me at all. Whatever these
No.
lizard people are.
No.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Are
real
these? Are they on the side of the humans? Do we think? Do I think?
quick. There you go. Now
I
everyone can
don't.
see.
I don't think we know.
Now that the surprise has been revealed, now you guys can all see.
Christ!
That's a lot of lizards.
Leaving lizards.
Do I would does Baranus know what these are?
And Gotho's like pulling Baranus up to the same door.
Yeah.
not like pulling him, but like gesturing at the door and then pointing and going, "What are those? What are those?"
Fucking god, the memes. Why did I?
Officer,
Why have I done this?
Yeah.
you-
Gotho's questioning Baranus on it. What is?
Yeah, and I would
I'm trying to think if you.
like an intelligence check maybe or history.
Yeah, you did make an intelligence check though, unfortunately. But you didn't.
Yeah,
I guess
what I
now
was
now that they're out in the open, right? Now you'd fully
Yeah.
be able to see them. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
I mean, like you've heard of
They're dragons.
lizard folk, and they do actually kind of like resemble small dragons. They'd be like if a dragon were to, a red dragon that is, were to just have legs and start walking around without wings. And you see a couple of them are carrying spears that have like bone ends on them for instead of metal. They seem very basic, but they do seem to have some kind of intelligence and superiority. So,
terrifying.
let me
all the basic lizards.
give me a sec. I'll get you guys a handout for it while you guys decide what you're doing.
They
Well, I
seem
guess-
to.
yeah.
They seem to be sneaking too.
You think maybe they're going after the people?
Maybe here to rob.
Ooh. Well, I mean, that's okay. We could have them do all the hard work.
Maybe
I don't think we can take them.
too many to fight. But if we get them to fight the humans,
They have skunks?
Hmm?
Oh, can
What?
we make one of our allies?
He's got a skunk in a basket.
what is skunk?
Look!
The one in the middle that's barking orders has a skunk like tied to a cage.
Really,
on its
really
back.
good cherry weed.
Oh yes.
Can I make a
Go.
perception check to see if is that a scorpion tail on the end of his staff?
Go ahead. Don't
Jesus
take the
Christ.
handout too.
It's a dog as well, isn't it?
I can't see shit.
You
They
can't
are
you can't see
dragons.
shit.
He has a beer stein for a bracer. Are you guys seeing this?
Amazing.
All
I'm
right.
so sad my character doesn't see this.
I wish that was my character. I love Randall, but I'd love to have a skunk in a box right now. You know what I mean?
So, what are you guys doing? They seem to be like slowly
Munitions.
advancing as one unit. And you can hear them like
They're going south or north?
yeah, they're these ones are just kind of this one kind of goes up out of sight and starts to go along here. The same you can see this one over here starts to do the exact same thing.
Let's
They
wait
seem
and
to
go
be
up.
looking through holes and cracks in the floor. I also guess since you two are inside, we should ixnay the rain, huh?
You can hear it outside.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be pouring through. I know it's very calming, but we'll throw on something a little more.
Yeah.
fitting.
Now it's just too quiet.
It's okay. Don't worry. Well, how about we throw some rain in there as well? Then we'll go back to this.
Just
I can tell my rug story.
So
again.
I don't actually see the northeastern spire on the map now.
There is no northeastern spire. Sorry.
I thought you said there was one on each
I
corner.
said there was one in each corner. We're gonna retcon that. I never said that. No. JJ Abrams, what's up? I'm sorry. I actually thought there was, but
Okay. Well, I planned my entire movement.
Yeah,
based on
that's
that,
fine.
so-
I mean, you can still like think that there's something in the northeast way, or northeast part of the map. You see,
Let them go by and then we sneak in as well.
Yeah.
The other way.
you can see again, like as they're prowling through, they're like leaning over the cracks, and one of them like scuffles a piece of rock down into the floor below, and then they all like freeze, listen for a moment, and then they continue on sneaking through. What are you guys doing?
Go. I'm seriously contemplating just getting their attention.
Well, if you want, we could maybe try and get them to fight the humans. I could make a sound.
You make sound. Get them caught.
I could make a great sound.
We need to hide. We hide first. You make noise.
Okay. Yes.
All right. He's gonna just like brush off his robes, pull them up a little bit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a really big spell.
Oh shit.
Is there any? Gotho's actively looking for a spot to hide now. When we.
You could hide back in the room that you had just come from.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Have there been doors on the in the door, the holes in the wall and stuff like that?
There's no doors at all. No.
We haven't seen any doors.
Nope.
Okay.
How about a staircase? How about this? The staircase leading down, because when we make noise, the guards are going to come up the stairs. Can we see where the stairs are located?
You can see at the far north side, up here, there are.
Fucking ninja teleporter.
There are. Did you just like fly across the map?
There
are two sets of stairs leading down. Oh, okay. There are two sets of stairs leading down, and then there's also the two sets of stairs in the room, but they're blocked off. They seem to go to a higher part of the castle, but they are blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
We'll let go to the side.
We go back where we were.
Okay.
Near Spire. You cast sound now. Basically gonna retrace my steps back to this little closet room we were hiding in here.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to giggle at that a little too.
Make noise.
Okay.
Okay. What are you doing to make some noise?
I'm gonna cast my favorite spell, cantrip, minor illusion.
Okay.
30 feet in, and it's just gonna be it can be as loud as a lion's roar. But I think it would be great to make a cow sound.
A cow
So it's a
sound?
really loud cow sound.
Of course, Byranus would do a cow sound.
Oh.
Is that thaumaturgy or minor illusion? Okay, no, if you create a sound. Okay.
Just as loud as like a lion's
So
roar.
just give me a cow right now. Just give me the most convincing cow.
Mrrr.
Yeah, he's gotta do it. Hold on. One sec. Hold on. I can't. There we go. There's your cow.
Murmur.
They just.
Yeah, it's just really bad. It's like
just a really bad.
Yeah. It's
You
just
see
really bad.
The one as you flick your hand, give me Arcana check real quick. Spell goes off in the middle of the room, and the one in the middle turns around, and then quickly turns to all of them, and they all scatter. They all run to the southeast section of the room and immediately start to file out, quickly flitting through a doorway, unless you guys are trying to stop them.
No, I'm not.
No, we're not gonna try and stop 9 lizards. No.
I'm trying to listen to see if anything's coming our way. If anything even is coming down the hallway, I'm gonna try and do another minor illusion of the wall right where the door is, so it just seals the room. It
Okay.
looks like.
Go ahead, give me a perception check, and you can throw another minor illusion with an Arcana check as well.
I'm gonna do a perception check as well, just to be listening for the guards coming up the stairs.
Okay. Give me your
Are there any loose objects, particularly things made of metal or any other just junk laying around, like an old shield?
Yeah, there's tons of rubble. I mean, there's you can't find any like shields or anything like that. But like as you quickly start to search around the room, there's just a shimmer kind of, and the doorway that you guys were just kind of peeking around in, just comes up with this like bronze-looking door, sturdy, full of rivets, and seems to be a slight shimmer to it, but looks realistic enough.
Gotcha.
You can't hear too much going on. There's no footsteps underneath. There is a small hole in the room that you can look down.
How loud was the moo? Just really loud.
I mean, it was at a sound enough that if
Do we hear it outside?
no, if there was anybody in the vicinity, they would have heard it. But nothing approaching you at all.
Guards must be too busy following noise that the other two made.
Shall we continue?
That and cow is not an emergency. Maybe a dragon roar next time.
Oh, okay. What do those sound like?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Gotho's just gonna mimic the roar of the blue dragon that we encountered earlier, and just.
Oh,
loud as he can.
Like that. Next time
Give me a performance check.
Oh, here it
performance
is.
check.
Performance
check.
Woohoo!
It's a pretty realistic.
Our bard isn't that good.
It's not it's not a dragon's roar, but it's definitely a man imitating a very good dragon's roar.
Sounds like that.
Okay.
And I'm gonna write down notes on what that sounds like.
Just quickly.
It's a picture of a man going.
All right.
Just on the back of one of the books I picked up.
So
I like to picture all your books are just like hieroglyphics, just like you writing pictures, like
as you guys are kind of frolicking about in the second level of the castle here, give me an idea of what you guys will be doing over the next couple minutes while we switch over to Elspeth and.
I guess the thing is, like, I want to check the southeastern spire, which is currently infested with lizards, and the northwestern spire, which is currently infested by guards. So I guess Gotho's just waiting now to see if the guards are going to leave this northwestern tower.
Yeah.
Because we can't really, we're kind of at a dead end here, because both the places where they probably are keeping the items are now occupied.
Okay. All right. So I mean, you can. There is the hole again in the floor that you can quickly go and gauge a bit of their movements, and like as you catch a patrol like walking by, and one of them, is that a fucking cow? Yeah, there's movement. It's probably those goddamn lizards again. And you haven't been able to kill them yet. No, it's
goddamn cow lizards.
They every time we come up, they just hiss and they run as fast as they can.
Okay, at this point, can I take?
Shot a bloody bolt at one. Went right through him. And then 4 more shot back.
Gotho chucks a massive chunk of rubble towards the door of the southeastern tower where the lizards are.
Okay. And give me a sec. 'Cause this is on the first floor, right?
We're on the second floor, right?
You guys are on the second floor. There's a hole beneath it. You quickly pop out, throw it, and one of them... The fuck did they break? I don't... send Gilda up. She'll beat the shit out of them if she needs to. Gilda? Really?
It's like the wench's cousin or something. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You roll me a perception check, by the way. Randall and Fora.
Perception, you said?
Perception check with advantage.
Oh my goodness.
This is touch-based.
Also, I have 15 technically because
15? Okay. One of them just quickly, send Gilda up. She'll fucking deal with them. I'm tired. We ship out 2 days. I'm tired of this shit. And they continue passing along. You wouldn't be able to. No, I won't make you roll a perception check. You both feel. I mean, like it's freezing. This is you 4 and Randall. It's freezing and. You can feel almost like this force is either pulling you or pushing you into the woods behind you. There was a group of guards that did pass along the wall, and they kind of came up, and there's a couple exclamations of like, "What the fuck?"
Like we saw them like through the hole in the wall. Or
no, like they actually came out to the to the.
Oh, they like walked
on
around the outside. Yeah. Okay.
But it was 2, and then like 2 more followed as they called a couple more over, and they just like. Looked at the forest and were like, fuck this shit, I'm out, okay, fuck this. But as you guys are standing there after what seems to be like, it feels like 10 minutes, it's now fully dark. You can barely see shit, Randall. The moon is out
I'm just
somewhat.
gripping Fora's forearm.
Exactly. You can feel this small, it's almost like you're being hugged. Like a pair of arms around both of you, like, it feels like as if someone was hugging you from behind. and then.
Where is Randall in position to Fora?
I'd say you're
While this
behind
is
her,
going on.
right? You're like holding onto her leg.
Okay, no, I said her forearm,
Oh,
but leg
forearm,
is
okay.
cool.
Whatever he can get his hands on.
Honestly, Randall's just scared of the dark. That's all it is. Yeah. So I'm behind her. All right, and I feel someone hugging me.
Yeah.
I scream.
Is it like a warm hug or?
Yeah,
It
is it
feels
like,
cold.
just like a slow, gentle embrace?
No,
it's like, haha, what's up, mother?
No. It's slow, as if like tendrils were creeping across your chest. It's cold. It feels wrong and alien. There's no one behind you, and you're being hugged. Fora, he's holding onto your forearm, and it feels as if like
Leg.
same shit now, apparently.
No.
What do you guys do? You scream at the top of your lungs.
If cold tendrils of death are suddenly grabbing me from behind and
Yeah. Fora kind of just freezes up like.
And then you hear,
Randall actually shoves Fora towards the wall, just with both arms. Yeah. As opposed to the old one-arm shove. No. He pushes her towards the wall and turns to see if he can face whatever this is. If he can see some sort of a physical manifestation.
As you
This hug.
spin about, blackness, darker than night, and you just hear a woman laughing again, just eerily, heartily. Sounds so warm and lovely and pleasant, but you do feel the embrace kind of off of you as you turn around, and the laughing starts up again. You can hear it 20 feet away on the right, and then 30 feet away on the left.
To the wall! To the wall! And I'm like, at this point, like trying to back away, kind of pushing Fora down the little, away from the woods towards the wall. You said
What the hell was that?
So the guards have kind of fucked off from the hole.
Yeah, they
that we
fucked
made?
off. Yeah.
Okay. To the wall! To the wall!
I'm here. I don't. Oh. Okay.
I don't know what that
This
is.
was a bad idea.
We must get inside quickly. There's a reason why they don't like being out here at night.
All right. Do you suggest going in through the hole?
Randall's already going in through the hole at this point.
Okay.
He is,
Fora's
he is
following
getting-
him.
he is getting the
The
fuck
hole.
out of that
I'd say the hole is like as big as your head. You can actively.
Oh,
work
okay. I thought you
to-
meant. Okay.
No, you can work to like, break it down a little bit. You can see a small glimpse through.
I mean, what can we see when looking through? Are we looking? I mean, like if I like, put
It's
my head
for
in
you.
this
It's
hole-
dark.
Shit.
Yeah.
Can you see anything?
Probably. I mean, she's got dark vision.
Exactly.
Can I roll perception?
I will show you exactly what you can see. On the mapperino. Can you see that? Your character should be right here. Yeah. See that?
No.
Nope. I see the map of
That's
Oh,
the map.
Francis
fuck me.
and
My
Gotho.
bad. Hold on.
Yay!
There you go.
I see a black
Oh,
map
okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. You
There
can
we
see
go.
down this hallway.
Okay.
Where am I? Okay, so I'm there.
This is the hallway you guys can see. There's everything you see to about right here.
Okay. Randall, let's go down this way. I can see it.
You guys can spend about 10 minutes like breaking chunks out of the wall if you'd like.
How tall is the wall?
It's about 5 stories tall.
5 stories.
Yeah.
We're gonna climb this bitch.
Oh.
Open up the bag of holding. Slowly open the bag of holding again. Listen for a whinny. No whinny. Go in after the climbing spikes and all that stuff.
The Pythons? Okay.
Yes, the ye old Pythons.
All right.
We're going to python this motherfucker.
I say to Fora as I start getting the Pythons ready.
Are you nuts? What if they see us? They could shoot us down.
Well, make sure they don't. Make something up. Make like an illusion of dark magic. I'm working here.
Oh, for God's sake. Okay. All right. I don't hear anybody. I don't see anything. All right. Fine. Screw it. Let's do it.
Okay.
You have any extra pythons in there?
You both look in your inventories. You should both have unless I don't know, what kind of pack did you take, Fora?
Burglar's pack.
Okay, so you don't have shit. Actually, well, hold on. Burglar's pack should have. You have Pythons and a hammer in your pack as well.
Sweet.
I hope I'm pronouncing that word right. I say it like that all the Pythons. Python.
I wrote down pythons
Pitoni.
because I'm a shit.
You have the pigeons.
Pythons. Pythons. Pittons. What are
Yeah,
the
we got-
pigeons
we got
that you don't
Pythons.
have enough Pythons or that I don't know.
We got titans.
Peons. You've got peons. So, You two, I'd say give me a general...
We only need like one set of those, right?
No, you need...
I mean, as long as I'm able to climb up real quick, anchor a rope at the top, and
Yeah. So you don't... I'd say you'd use about 8 of them getting up.
Okay, so she has. Well, I have enough to get me to. I have 15 on me.
Okay.
So I'm able to get to the top, and I'm gonna go ahead, climb up as fast as I can using my seafaring ropiness.
Okay.
And that is, and yeah. So I'm headed to the top. Sans light, however, I do not have any light with me because I do not have dark vision.
What do you see then?
He's blind.
Dude, I'm feeling my way through this thing.
All right,
Okay,
bud.
so then roll me an athletics check with disadvantage.
What?
You have no light.
What?
You have no
You
light,
need
man.
light to be strong.
You're gonna try and hammer a Pete potent into the wall. It's gonna
a Pete and potent
goes through the wall because there's a hole there.
Exactly.
Instead of punishing you and making you fall down for this, I'm just gonna say it takes a lot longer than it normally should.
Than I would have liked.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just
how many in minutes? How long?
I'd say it takes about like 30 minutes to fully.
Oh shit! We're going through the hole, dude.
I mean,
if
you can't even choose that, bro. You're 20 minutes into the climb.
I'm gonna be like, fuck this. I'm going through the hole. Like,
all right, so you can get up and you can try and like there's a moment where you've got one. You're kind of leaning against a wall. Your arms wrapped around one. You're trying to put another one up and one like flies into the distance as you two go though and Byronus, you hear from behind you like ting 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 as something like flies into one of the rooms behind you.
And Gotho just.
I know it. Can you imagine?
I'm gonna jump and yelp.
There's a hole there that you just tried to hammer it in, just flew through.
I kind of like notice my hammer almost goes through.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Right through.
It'd just be like a blind one. You're like, all right. Is
there any like any type of a light source coming out from the other side?
None at all. No.
Okay, none at all. I feel in my pack for another.
Yep.
Item.
Are you climbing down or are you?
So
you're at about
not going as well as I was anticipating.
How far up the wall? It's been like
3 feet away.
It's been like 10. I know. I'm like just over her head.
You're just like head high with her, like.
She just reaches up and taps you on the ankle. Hey, are you done yet?
I'd say that by this point you've gotten the equivalent of like the second floor.
Okay.
And this is like it's a small hole in the wall that you could fit through.
So basically, I was able to just hammer one of the things right through with my hammer still in my hand, kind of blindly. Am I able to kind of chip away at that hole?
Yeah, you can.
I'm able to just fire one of these things and it skitters across the floor. Is this like a ridiculously weak wall?
You can create an opening, like a small opening was made when you hit it through, and you can kind of knock out a couple more bricks while holding on to one.
I do this. I'm just kind of planting with one hand. I'm making it big enough to where I can crawl through.
Okay, so we'll cut that down to it takes you about 20 minutes. You two.
Of hammering in the rain.
You two on the top. I'd say we'll fast forward this real quick. Bring everyone somewhat together as
they came together.
Okay, so while he's been working on the climbing, I'll say that what we've been working on is instead of going down into the spire, like we've gone to the northwestern spire, but since there's consistently holes in the floor, Gotho's looking to see if he can look down without going down, but just like look through, and he's basically searching the whole northwestern section for the munitions, looking through the floor.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of peering around, so you guys would be, I guess, over on this area, walking on one of the sub-levels of like the ramparts, and there's a quick way in, so you guys can get into the tower from some of the holes and the debris. You can't really catch what's on the first floor. There's no light coming from below. The staircase does not work. It's been collapsed. Going up, it's fine, but it's a little rocky. But there is nothing in the floor below. You two climb through a wall. You're in a room. It isn't as ruined here, but it's still not looking good. There are holes everywhere. The floor kind of looks like it could give out at any moment. What are you guys all doing?
Watch your step, my lady.
I mean, Fora is making sure that Randall is okay.
Yeah.
She's still like, okay, I'll watch my step, and I'll make sure nobody else is around here. God, this place trips me out. I can still feel like the tentacles and the hug, and God. What do you think Gotho and Byronus are?
Hi.
You can't be in the tower and
I'm just
hear them.
kidding.
I was like, no way.
Would you guys say that you're like kind of wandering around the foyer now, or
Yeah, I mean, they want to walk through, obviously.
let's
Them
say
or
okay.
us?
Let's make this easy. Roll me a survival check real quick, Goto.
Okay.
Okay, from where you're standing right now, it was a 10 DC. So from where you are on the map currently, looking around the spire, no supplies on the bottom level. You kind of there's the supplies aren't being stored there. From where you are right now, you'd be able to tell there's been a lot of heavy human traffic through this area. It leading to the stairs north of you.
Okay. Wherever the highest concentration of traffic is, I'm just patrolling around this floor area now, and continuing to look through the cracks in the floor until I find a storeroom of some sort.
Okay.
And if there aren't any there, then we're gonna branch out and check the northeast corner.
Give me a perception check as you do really quick. Let me as you kind of come across the northern section. What were you saying, Elspeth? What's up?
I just laughed because you're like, as you come around the corner really quick.
As you look to your left,
As you look, I was thinking of and exits are here and here.
I'm still laughing of.
There are 2 exits. Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's just Randall watch your step, blah blah blah, like this and stuff. And you just have Elspeth's character just kind of just walking over just calmly as he's jumping from
yeah, right,
like Mission Impossible.
That's pretty much the dynamic there.
Just doing cartwheels in the middle of the room for no reason.
I can't see shit.
Yeah.
So as you're patrolling around the northern end, you find 3 fresh dead guard corpses. You two, the bottom left, you guys can move about as much as you'd like and ask any questions. But Gotha, you found 3 dead guard corpses. Give me an investigation check.
May I as well?
Yeah, you can.
Can I make this investigation check with the assumption that I'm already looking for lizard teeth marks, etc.?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Which fails me utterly anyway.
What if he's really sure about the lizard?
Yeah, right. I don't know. You'd think maybe it was a kobolds. It looks like primitive and simple weapons, but they did run down to the southeast. You, Baranus, no longer a ninja. Why is my roll 20 so messed up today, man?
Yeah, mine's been messing up too.
Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty unstable for me last night as well, so I'm not sure.
It's always the most stable site, I know, right?
We could rely on 100%. It looks like they've been killed by kind of the same type of weapons as you saw the man with the skunk carrying. There's also a couple of poorly fletched arrows sticking out of one of the guards' bodies.
Anything good on him for a salute?
Yeah, you find you find a chain shirt or 2. The other one's been ruined. Found 2 short swords, 1 spear, about 10-15 gold, and just a couple of I'd say a couple of rations.
Gotha's gonna take the spear.
Okay.
Nice.
God damn it, Jesse.
Grabs and adds it to my pile.
It looks like a Game of Thrones.
I know, dude. He's the
He is
Game
the
of
throne
Thrones.
from Game of Thrones.
All right, I'll snag the gold
Okay.
and 2 rations.
2, I'd say about 3-4 rations. Yeah. Sorry, per person, so about 12 rations.
Okay.
What are you 2 down in the south doing?
Randall, not able to see anything, suggests lighting a light. And then immediately, before even saying the suggestion, thinks, no, that's stupid. Instead, we're just going to rely on dark vision. So he just reaches out blindly and kind of grabs for Fora's hand as she's moving off through the room.
Tail.
Okay. Well,
That's a tail.
I imagine it's like a cat, right?
I grabbed the
you
tail.
grab the cat.
I mean, not to metagame, but you could ask her, and she would, keep a thumb lit for you or something.
No, you never have to do that for Randall. No, he's not a thumblit kind of guy. He's
He's just gonna grab that tail.
Randall,
All right.
Randall's a grabber.
He's a grabber. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna keep going down this way.
Milady, wait for me, please.
So sorry, Randall. Okay.
Did I step on your foot?
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I can't see very far. We must quickly
Honest,
find
I
out.
am not sure which way we're going. It's like a maze in here.
It's amazing. Boom.
As you guys are investigating the bodies, you can hear footsteps and voices coming from the west stairwell, the one directly to your left.
Hide.
I saw Byranus on the map, and I was like, ah, fuck, I forgot a guard. Your token looks so different.
He's just new.
As you guys are hiding.
Yes.
they're
I'm gonna
hiding, yeah.
say I'm gonna say we're booking it for this exit right here,
Okay.
and just go hide out here.
Yeah, just along the walls. It's a piece of crumpled wall. You guys hide. Roll me stealth checks real quick.
Oh, also, while we were still standing over here near the guards, were we able to establish that there's no kind of storeroom or anything here where items could be kept? Or boxes?
Nothing down below. Just looks like a large like foyer for staircases that go to various parts of the keep here. Okay. Give me a sec.
Do we get any bonuses because we're covered in mud?
No bonuses because you're covered in mud. I'd say it might have washed away with the rain.
outside in the mud.
Okay, so you guys, I'd say you're in a pretty like non-threatening place there, so it'd be pretty hard to see, but your stealth checks are good as well. As you, where are you two on the bottom left? You guys can keep moving your tokens around to explore if you'd like. As you quickly like run around the corner, the footsteps get louder and louder, and you can hear like one of them like, Gilda, I don't know. They told me bring you up, kill the lizards, go back down, then we drink. And you hear like a very like low, almost inaudible voice. That is a woman's voice. As you who's speaking around the corner, you Byranus, you see an almost like resplendent looking woman, just like fiery red hair, and full plate armor with a huge greatsword. And as she comes up and she, well, they've got 3 of them. Fuck! And she just, and the guy left of her cleaves him in half completely. The one that was talking to him, talking to her rather.
Randall can't see this.
You cannot see this. No.
Wait, she just.
I'm sure you'd be in love if you could.
This is not happening. This is happening near Gotho and Baranus.
Yeah.
No, so we don't see this at all.
Only
I know. I'm just really.
Baranus sees that happening. Can Gotho like perceive that happened by hearing it?
You would hear, and then right before the fuck, and then like the body just one
I'm
side,
just pointing,
other side, and she just
looking at Gotho like,
you two, go find the others, come up here, unleash the chimera from the northwest, and feed it a fucking kobold before you do. I want it hunted. I want them dead. I want them killed. I want to get the fuck out of here.
Wait, the northwestern spire that I was in?
that we were going to, yeah.
She did say northwest.
How would I have not noticed a giant chimera?
I don't know.
It might not. It might be a small one.
Yeah, maybe.
It's Adventure Time, the tiny chimera.
It's a tiny version.
And that's where we're gonna take our first break.
Or our second break.
Second break.
How about a
I
third?
mean, the first wasn't really a break. It was like, hey, OBS is fucked up.
It was just Randall throwing up a potato.
After this, as like just to go off of it, as she's saying that, she kind of looks and catches eyes with you, Byranus, and goes to like open her mouth.
And also Gotho's eye. Because Gotho's doing this number
head,
at the
yeah.
same corner.
All right. So we're gonna go to our first break real quick on a small cliffhanger. Not
yeah,
necessarily.
if she looks at us, I'm just at her.
Okay. That's wise. Yeah, of course.
And then they die.
And then they die.
All right. We'll be right back, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Going to take our second break of the night. We're going a little late here tonight, apparently. We'll see you guys right after this. Thanks so much for watching. Y'all motherfuckers are dead.